Well, don't bet on landing a parking spot at the Boise Airport this summer. The airport says 2022 has been their busiest year ever.
The airport anticipates more record-breaking numbers headed into peak travel season, which is almost upon us. Amid some construction, parking, I know personally, is very limited.
Got to get dropped off there.
Yes.
Andrew Bartline spoke with the airport communication manager today. So what's their advice for summer travelers, Andrew?
Well, the short answer, check parking before you go. You can see that availability on their website before you head out. And on that Boise Airport website, you can also book a parking spot ahead of time too, which could be a good idea as new parking garages are under construction at the airport. This location used to serve as a parking lot in the past, but now those spaces are no longer available while construction is taking place on that lot to build the garage. It's a long-term investment, but temporarily losing out on those parking spots, and it concerns the airport. Communication and marketing manager Shauna Samuelson says it's very realistic that somebody could plan to park this summer as they arrive at the airport, but not have any availability once they show up to those airport lots.
That is exactly why we want to get in front of the problem. We want to make sure that people understand that there are parking concerns. We are doing everything that we can to provide as much parking capacity as we can possibly offer. If you drive to the airport this summer, it's very likely you will be parking in the economy parking lot.
That economy parking lot is located on Victory and Orchard, and it has always had open parking spots so far this year, but between Memorial Day and Labor Day, the airport says they're not positive it's going to stay that way. Samuelson says the airport encourages people to use rideshare apps, that could be Uber or Lyft, also encourage family or friends to drop off and pick up anyone who's flying. Samuelson also says that this year, being their busiest year ever so far, lines are adding up at that TSA check as well. She says 3 times a day, there's a buildup that takes 30 minutes to get through that line. The airport says you should arrive 2 hours before your flight if you do plan to park, especially if you're in economy, you need a shuttle service to get to the actual terminal, and then an hour and a half you should be there early if you plan to do rideshare or drop off. Samuelson also says that parking garage project should wrap up by fall of 2023, so it'll be in time for next summer, or after next summer, I should say. But just something to think about through this summer because it is busy and they expect it to get worse, be their busiest year ever.
Oh.
Make friends, make more friends.
Yes,
who can drop you
your
off
neighbors.
at the airport.
Good friends
honestly,
drive you to the airport.
Uber and
like
Lyft is pretty chill, but I made this mistake last week and I was paying for it. I was really stressing out, so don't be like me. All right, Andrew, thank you.